Fuck's sake. Where'd you fucking start with this one? I'm just going to completely riff with this one. There's no script. I don't need a script to talk about Arsenal. I was spoilt, man. I grew up watching Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Vieira, Sol Campbell, Lauren, Ashley Cole, Freddie, Pires. They wouldn't be going down like this. They would not be going down like this. But this lot, fuck me. Sunday League. Just when you thought it couldn't get much worse. Letting 10 goals in 2 legs against Bayern. That was bad. It's the same thing. Year in, year out. Time and time again. The same fucking things happen. Today we lost 3-1 away to West Bromwich Albion. I can take losing a game, you know. I can take losing. I'm not one of them people. I'm not a bad loser. It's the manner in which we get defeated is what fucks me off. These boys, they're tattooed on my skin. They're tattooed on my skin. There's no getting away from it. Other teams are laughing at us. They're actually laughing at us. The West Brom fans are going, ole, ole, like they're fucking Brazil. Every set of away fans seem to be singing, we want you to stay, Arsene Wenger, we want you to stay. Now, he must be able to fucking hear this shit, because we all can. He must be able to hear this shit. I know he used to be Stevie Wonder, not seeing fuck all. But has he gone from Stevie Wonder to fucking Beethoven, who's deaf? I don't know what Steve Bowles' job is. I have no idea what that geezer's job is. All he seems to do is sit there with crossed legs, chewing gum. He's a part of an Arsenal backline that didn't take no shit. 1-0 to the Arsenal. He played during that era. He needs to be going around the dressing room headbutting people with his bald head, bruv. And yet, I don't think he's on the fucking training pitch defending corners. This zonal shit. I hate zonal. It just lets every player on the pitch pass the buck. Our players take no responsibility in any situation. Realistically, we put our best header of the ball against their best header of the ball. Man on man. If that man scores, it's your fucking fault. But no. Oh, play zonal. Let everyone pass the buck and look at each other like, whose fault was that? Whose fault was that? The fucking lot of you. I've never seen such a fucking weak zonal marking. I fucking despise zonal marking. I don't know why we've changed to it for the last few years, but I fucking hate it. For their third goal, literally 3 of them. 3 of them at the back post could have had a fucking free header at the ball. When we had 7 or 8 players in the 6-yard box, and 3 of them could have had a free header. What kind of defending is that? And that only goes down to one person. That's the manager's tactics. We can moan all we want. Gazidis, get out of the club. Stan Kroenke, get out of the club. We spent 90 million this summer. Kroenke give money to invest. We spent 90 million this summer. It just happened to be on shit. I thought Mustafi was a great signing when we first got him. I'm not even joking. We'd probably look more solid at the back with Mertesacker playing. I never thought I would say that sentence in my life. Granit Xhaka, did he get booked today? I don't know. I think he might have gone his first game without getting a booking. Granit Xhaka or Kante? We paid 3 million more for Granit Xhaka, where Kante's running fucking rings around Pogba the other night. I love Arsene Wenger. I love everything he's done for our club. I love him. And there's nothing more I wanted this man to do than to come back and just win the league. We moved stadium. We knew times were going to be tough. We had to sell our best players. Fabregas, Nasri, Van Persie, all these boys. But there's no excuse now. Stadium's paid off for, bruv. There's no excuse. Somehow, we've bought better players than we used to have, but we play a lot worse. We've somehow managed to sign Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, Peter Cech. We put up more of a fight when we had fucking Shamak up front with Benter on the right wing, Squillaci at the back. We put up more of a fucking fight with them in the team. I have no faith in the training staff. I have no faith in the fucking physiotherapists. Miraculously, Jack Wilshere plays every game for fucking Bournemouth. Couldn't kick a ball for fucking about 2 years for us. Miraculous. I have no fucking faith in the scouting. Andre Santos, Park Chu-young, Shamak, Squillaci. Who thought it would ever be a good idea to get these fucking players? Mikael Silvestre. He was a fucking shit for Man United. I tell you what, we'll have him. Come down here, mate. This video could be an hour long. Like, no joke. There was nothing I wanted more than to Wenger just come through and just win the league. We knew it was going to be hard. I just come back and win the league, mate, and leave on a high. You've done your job. He steadied the ship through rough waters. We were selling all these people, but I still do not forgive selling Van Persie to Man United for 20 million. Might as well just kept him, had a go at the league. We might have won it that year, who knows? But no, we basically hand the best striker in the league to Man United for him to go and win them a league instead. And Van Persie said he wanted to go because he didn't like the direction the club was going. At the time, we're going, you fucking snake, all this shit. Can you fucking blame him right now? Because I tell you, Alexis Sanchez is gone. He's the only player in that team I do not want to lose. He's fucking rolling out. And rightly so, we're embarrassing. Mesut Ozil, if he wants to go, I do not give a fuck, really, to be honest with you. I stood by Mesut Ozil so much when we first got him. The first season, I was like, you know what? Give him the season. He's a little bit lightweight. He'll adjust to the league. Some games, he's excellent. Against teams like Norwich, when it matters in the big games, you hardly see the fucking guy. I mean, literally, for the last 4 months, my man has done nothing. He's done nothing for 4 months. Meant to be our best player. Don't make me laugh. Our best player's chilling at home with his fucking feet up because he's injured. Santi Cazorla. And there's no doubt when that guy's not in the team, we look shit. 2 seasons in a row, he's been there. He's been absolutely donning. He's been donning up in centre midfield. He goes, we look fucking clueless. Another game say, oh, we had all the possession. But we let 3 goals in. 2 shots on target. Didn't have a shot on target in the second fucking half. There's nothing. I just wanted Wenger to win the league. Just win the league, bruv. Just win the league. Shut Mourinho up calling you a failure and all this shit. Shut the press up having a guy at you. Realistically, we have watched Leicester. Fucking Leicester. Let me just repeat that. Fucking Leicester get promoted and win the league before we even got fucking close to it. From that point, every single excuse that he's had is gone. I don't give a fuck that we're playing. Oh, but we're playing in the Champions League. Yeah, for all of about 8 games. You're only till February, March, mate, because we don't get out the fucking first round. So what's the excuse for the second half of the season? Right, I'm just looking at the Premier League table. We are currently 19 points behind Chelsea with a game in hand. We still have 11 games to play and we're 19 points behind. What part of that is acceptable? And like I said, there's no like, oh, we're losing all our best players and we ain't spending anything. We spent 90 million in the fucking summer, man. Tottenham are 6 points ahead of us. City are 6 points ahead of us. It's March. I'm going to tell you right now exactly what's going to happen. If he decides not to re-sign, this is exactly what's going to happen. We won't come in the top 4. Tottenham will finish above us. Alexis Sanchez will leave, along with fucking Hector Bellerin probably going back to Barcelona. Why do you think he's growing his fucking hair? Look at Fabregas, grew his hair, fucked straight back off to Spain. We've seen it before. And after all this, he'll fuck off and say, you know what? It's time for me to step down. And he's going to leave the next manager in absolute shit. It's got to the point where I would actually rather finish mid-table than 5th or 6th and playing the fucking Europa League. Look at Chelsea. No European football. No excuses for fatigue. You just have no midweek games. Just get on with the Premier League, mate. I would actually prefer that at this moment in time. Because everything seems to be an excuse. Oh, players are fatigued, mentally fatigued. Why the fuck are they mentally fatigued? I'll be mentally fatigued. £150,000 a fucking week. I'll be mentally fatigued for £150,000 a week. There's zero fight or bottle in this team. There's this much bollocks. A fetus has more bollocks than our whole team. A fetus. Where did I come up with that? And the next manager is going to be left with an impossible task to overhaul all the shit that is left behind. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying they're not, but I do not understand how for the fucking life of me people can sit and come up with excuses week after week. This isn't like one game and we're throwing our toys out the pram. No. This is years. 2011, we got battered 8-2 at Old Trafford. 8-2. You do not let 8 goals in a fucking professional game. Sunday League teams do not let in 8 goals. We do. Chelsea 6-0 away. Anfield 5-1. Bayern Munich 3 times 5-1. We're meant to be a big team. We get rolled over like little bitches regularly. We have no heart in our team. There's no heart. There's no pride. Our own fans are fighting each other. Wenger has to come out and say, I'm either staying or I'm going. If he goes, there'll be no boos. There's no more banners. Everyone loves each other. We're going to try like go out on a high. He should have gone out after the first of the 2 FA Cups he won, like recently. That's when he should have realistically went. We could have got Guardiola, Klopp, any of these guys, but no. We've been left with literally no option. Why the fuck is Allegri going to want to leave to come to us? Seriously. There's no logical reason why any big manager would want to come to us. Because we ain't going to have any fucking players left. I tell you. All of the players worth anything are going to be fucking rolling out in the summer. But you can't just blame the manager. It's the players too. It's the players too. Half of them have zero about them. Nothing about them. You could be as technically gifted in the world as you can. Oxlade-Chamberlain could be the best player on the pitch or the fucking worst player on the pitch. There's no in between. And that could be the story with pretty much all of our players. They could be the best on the pitch or the fucking worst. There's no level of consistency to just say, you know what, let's just get over the line in this game, boys. Alright, there's been a couple of games where we got lucky, like Burnley. Handball last minute in the goal and a penalty last minute to win it. Against Burnley. We've scraped 6 points against Burnley due to games we didn't even deserve to win. This is against Burnley. Not against Man City, Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. None of these boys. Burnley. I'm happy I don't have to go to school anymore because I swear everyone will be ripping the piss out of me. Arsenal, you're shit from all these Man United fans. I feel sorry for any kid that's got to go to school on Monday. I feel sorry for you, bruv. You're in my prayers because you are going to get ripped the piss out of. But they're probably used to it by now, for fuck's sake. And looking at our fixture list, next game, Man City. We know what's going to happen there. West Ham at home. Palace away, we'll probably struggle. Middlesbrough away, we'll probably struggle. Manchester City at Wembley. If we don't pick up any form, we're going to get whacked. Tottenham away. Man United at home. Stoke away. Everton at home. Doesn't get easier for us. All I'm saying is we're lucky that we had 2 non-league teams to play in the last couple of months, or we wouldn't have won a fucking game. It's got to that level. There's nothing about this team no more. Like I said, I appreciate everything Arsene Wenger's done, but fuck me, he must be sitting there thinking, I cannot take this team any further. Our own fans are fucking turning each other and fighting because of me. How can you sit there and realistically think, yeah, I'll sign another 2 years? There's gonna be fucking chaos, mate. That Thai guy on Arsenal Fan TV is possibly the fucking most deluded person I've ever seen in my life. Kitted head to toe for Arsenal. It looks like one of the fucking mannequins in the shop. And people are laughing at us. People watch Arsenal Fan TV to laugh. I'm getting me popcorn ready. Arsenal Fan TV and chill. Fuck right off. And I know there'll be people watching this saying, oh, stop moaning Arsenal. There's teams in worse positions than Arsenal. And I accept that. But when there's people paying £50 a ticket, 1,500, £2,000 for a season ticket, travelling up and down the country, spending hundreds of fucking pounds to watch that absolute garbage, I feel like vlogging every week just to vent about Arsenal, just to get out my system so I can just get on with my fucking day. I had to have a little nap to get over that fucking loss earlier. It's got to the point I tweeted, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. You'll cry a lot. And that is the fucking truth, because we're embarrassing ourselves, man. Lucas Pires, why did we buy this man? 18, 19 million, geezer can't even get on a fucking bench. Always had a knock. The only football he's playing is in fucking training, so how the fuck is he getting knocks? Joel Campbell's out on loan. Why? He was probably our best player second half of last season. Oh yeah, let's just fucking loan him out. Arsene Wenger, seriously, I don't think he knows what he's doing sometimes. People make a joke, I think he's going senile. He fucking might be. Some of the decisions he makes, I just can't get my fucking head round it. Serge Gnabry, let's just sell him for 4 million. Scores a hat-trick on his Germany debut and has scored 10 goals in the league for Werder Bremen, and he starts virtually every game. Meanwhile, Arsenal, oh, he's injured. He's injured. Yeah, I finished now. Like I said, they're tattooed on my skin. After every goal, I kiss the badge. Hashtag Wenger in. Hashtag Wenger out. Who fucking knows what's going to happen with this club? But yeah, I'm finished venting, man. I've exhausted all my energy reserves. I needed to just get something out of my system because I'm fucking sick of watching absolute shit. That's why I have my little Arsenal career mode. That's the happiest it gets for me at the moment, playing Arsenal career mode. Got Neymar up top. You know what I mean? Got Neymar up top. That is not happening in real life. But yeah, I'm finished. I can't bother to fucking talk about it anymore. See you on the next one.